And we're back. I see Nancy's joined us.
Nancy, how you doing? Jane, you're going to send a chat to everyone? Welcome them.
I am.
Hey guys, that was fabulous. It really came together nicely. It really clipped along at a fast pace, very engaging, and fabulous production. Congratulations. I know it was a lot of work that went into it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And for those folks who are just joining us, how you doing there? Terry Loftus, I see you, and I see Tom and Tim Baird, Liz Laughlin, Erica. You know, it was. I hope you enjoyed the program. It was a terrific program, and we're gonna at this post-event party see some of the superstars that were recognized. If those people missed some of the production bloopers, if we have time, we'll go ahead and do that as well. And Randy, do you want to put on some of the post-event party rules when you come on? If you
chat, and if you bring up the chat, we just posted some ground rules to help out with everybody.
Thank you, Randy. You want to take over as MC?
Oh no, you are spectacular.
Okay,
I can't even come close.
Very good. Anyway, if you guys you go ahead and mute yourself when you are not speaking. Use the chat function for asking questions and joining discussions, and use the raise hand. The CFF team will recognize it and call on you shortly on this. So it's great. Tim Baird, how you doing? I think you have to unmute yourself, Tim.
Hey, I'm doing fine. How are you guys?
I'm doing fine. Tim is retired superintendent from Encinitas and on the board of the Classroom of the Future Foundation. So great to have you on. Did you get a chance to see the video?
I saw the whole thing. It was great, Drew. You guys did a wonderful job. Really well produced.
Well, credit goes to ITV and to Jane and to Randy and everybody involved on this. And glad to have Terry Loftus on. Terry is in charge of technology, instructional technology for the county office. And Terry, Randy and I just cannot thank you enough for all the great work you've been doing with the grants.
Absolutely. Happy to help and happy to partner with CFF, doing great work. And again, kudos to Jane and Randy and you, Drew, and everybody else in pulling this together. It's just great to be able to continue this great event during challenging times. So was just a joy to watch it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make it. And again, there was about 200 separate scenes that were put together. And, Tom and Carol Dillon, just great to see you. Tom, did you see the whole video, Tom?
We sure did. My kudos to Jane, not to you, of course, Drew, but kudos to Jane.
That is obviously correct on this. And Tom is the winner and well-deserved of the Todd Gutchow Visionary and Leadership Award. And, Tom, I've been honored to work with you for many years on the board, as has Jane, and that's so well-deserved. And, for those folks who might, Randy, you want to show the video of Tom at the, I think a post-event party, if possible.
Yep. I'll show the video here in a second. And
all right. Very, very good.
Here we go.
Tom Dillon, congratulations. What a great honor. Here we are at the post-event party, and so well-deserved. Todd Gutchow, visionary and outstanding leadership. Couldn't be given to a better guy.
Well, Drew, nobody probably here better than you knows how much this means to me, how much CFF meant to me. So I am, as I said, very, very honored and very, very happy to have this award.
Absolutely. What did you think of the event?
Oh, it's great. Great. We didn't let COVID ruin anything.
And when we wouldn't do it also. And listen, Dr. Gothold's comments about you were so spot on, and would be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to Dr. Bruce Brzezinski, who was the executive director when you were chairing the board, and you guys worked it so closely together, hand in hand together on this. And you truly were a visionary on this, and you really set the table for what has transpired 20 years later. So I've been honored to work with you and so forth, and so well deserved. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the post-event party.
I definitely will. And again, I want to thank Bruce for helping with some of those comments. Bruce and I and Todd and I, we had a very special relationship, and again, wonderful memories that I'll always have.
Absolutely.
And we're back. Are you
Well,
there?
sometimes, I guess what happens in technology, you never know what's going on, right, Randy?
Exactly. Yes, there's always surprises.
Very, very good over here. And so I know we're getting some nice comments from Joyce Suber, and Joyce, longtime avid educator and was instrumental. Jane knows this as well as anyone in providing those avid scholarships throughout the years as well on this aspect too. And, just want to remind people in case they might have missed the beginning of this, and since 2004, Future Foundation has provided over 630,000 and $1,000. Andy, you want to give another shot video and see how we're doing?
Yes. So I see that Captain Nicholas Swift is here as well, one of our award winners.
Right. Let's get Nick. Are you on the Zoom with us?
Yes, sir. Great to see you again, Drew. Good evening, everyone. Very happy to be here tonight.
Beautiful. I hope you got a chance to see your strut down the red carpet.
Pretty proud of myself, not gonna lie. I did pretty good.
Yeah, listen, we're doing a special, there you go. I love the beard stroke. Jane and Randy and I are doing a special award for best red carpet strut, and prize to be determined later. Right now, you're in the finals. I'll tell you that right now. That sounds great. Nick, maybe you can talk a little bit about the award you got.
Yeah, again, it's a wonderful honor for the Achieve Award because it represents all the hard work of the students. I got the opportunity to create this program in 2013, and it's just giving students a chance to really kind of open up their eyes to a different pathway, and that is the emergency medical response and or fire. I built some wonderful partnerships with people I've worked with before in the community. And now what has happened is these students, again, we're located in City Heights, that are of low income can come out already working as an EMT so they can graduate high school, making $14 to $18 an hour. And it gives them a career pathway. And from there, that's their foot in the door to start working with San Diego Fire Rescue and start pursuing their career as a firefighter and or eventually take the next steps to become a paramedic. But I think the biggest thing this Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick, please.
I was going to say, I think the biggest thing about this program is we use fire to teach them how to be better people, to challenge themselves, and really, start to prepare themselves for the future, the college or career. So I'm just really happy to be here. And again, Drew, man, awesome job hosting everything. I don't think I would have been me if it wasn't for you. So thank you again.
No, absolutely. It was terrific over here. I want to, swing back. I saw Joyce Suber on, and Joyce, we've been colleagues for a very long time. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you've been so instrumental in identifying those Avid Achievement Award. You want to say a few words, Joyce?
I just want to say thank you. This was a terrific program. It was awesome. Love the red carpet. Love the bloopers and the awards, the honorees, so special, so dedicated. I just loved it. Great job, all. Jane, wonderful. It's about time she got that promotion, Drew.
Yeah, exactly. We all know she's the one who pulls the strings on all of this, without question. And Joyce, again, can't thank you enough for all you've done. And Colleen Peterson, I see you on, and I hope you didn't mind you being a little bit of a star of the bloopers there, Colleen. Are you with us there, Colleen?
Oh, might have to unmute, Colleen.
There's an unmute button there, Colleen.
There we go. We'll get it. There we go.
Press the space bar, Colleen.
Oh, I love the bloopers, Drew. I expected that.
Yes, very good. Colleen Peterson is a long-time Classroom of the Future Foundation board member. And how old is your child now?
She just turned 16.
Right. So that was how many years ago? Colleen was pregnant when she went ahead and joined us on the board, as you remember, from strategic planning, and just has not stopped, was a chair of the board, and has always stepped up and given very cool awards. And one of them is to a gentleman that is on the Zoom right now. He's one of we have so many favorites on this, the Innovative Educator of the Year, and that's to Glenn Warren. Glenn, give us a shout, my friend.
Hey.
How are you,
How'd I do?
man?
How'd I do? Did I do it okay? Did I do okay? You said shout. So there, you know, I
You were
got to say,
spectacular on the red carpet. You're in there. Yeah,
I thought I was in the running for the red carpet thing.
you are. Yeah, you're in the finals with the,
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah, you're in the finals, and
I,
you know, so, but you know, talk a little bit about, you know, you did a nice job on the, you know, post-event party interview. We're having some difficulty with the video, but talk about what this award means to you.
well, first of all, I'm a little dumbstruck that I personally receiving that award. I got to tell you, I think San Diego deserves that award. I'm from Orange County. I'm currently in the fire zone, so we had to evacuate our home. We're currently in a hotel room down in San Diego. See, when we had to flee, we came to San Diego. But I got to tell you, the incredible love I see for students in San Diego County is what's driving the innovation. And I'm just happy to travel every day to come down and be around people like yourself. Tim Baird, who evidently I wore him out and drove him into retirement. And I'm really sorry, Tim. I'm sorry I did that to you. But Andre seems to have quite a, you know, more you know, tread on the tire there. But it's just wonderful to see students being empowered to own their own learning, and that love leads San Diego County.
Well, listen, we you know, we were just talking about the absolutely infectious, in a good way, infectious attitude you have, and you know, just your spirit. Our daughter was watching you and your comment about it's all about love, and I know that's what you mean, what it stands for at Encinitas. And so we're so happy that you got this award. We wish you, you know, God, when it comes to the fire, I hope everything. Have any other word on what's been going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, yeah, it's calming down, but there's still a few areas that aren't allowed to return, and of course, that's where where I live. I don't know. Everywhere I'm at, evidently, it's hot. I don't know why that is, but I did want to say something about innovation that that I think would be pleasing to everybody. Somebody says this: why doesn't Encinitas have a innovation director? And I said we do. We've got 5,400 of them. They're our students, and I got to tell you, the more and more we partner with our students to lead innovation, I can hardly wait to see maybe next years to follow that we see an innovative award go into elementary students. Because I got to tell you, if you've ever met a kindergartner, they're pretty creative. So anyway, kudos to everybody.
No, that very well stated over here. By the way, Brian Glassford says best of luck to you, Glenn, in the chat over here. And so I wanted to pass that on. And by the way, Bill Brett, our unbelievable director of this whole show here, said that you got the loudest screams on the red carpet. And I think that's
you got to shout out to Bill, man. Bill is a creative. I've never met anybody like him. That guy, he's Hollywood's level. I don't know. How did you get him employed?
I used to work.
It's because we pay him such an exorbitant salary, and so you know, and that's what's so cool about that. Mike Lawrence says yay to Glenn as well. I got a nice little note from my good friend Rob Atterbury. Many of you folks know Rob. He's the senior director at Connect Ed and instrumental in the direction that Classroom of the Future Foundation took. And we, Colleen, you know this just as well, and Terry and Randy, that when we made a shift change to college and career pathways, Rob was instrumental in providing us some feedback on that. So Rob, thank you for all your work. And we have one of our student winners that is on with us, Dennise. How you doing there, Dennise?
I'm good.
Is your
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I like your picture there. That's terrific.
Oh.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the award you won?
Well, so I guess I won the it's part of Avid, and I'm really grateful for receiving it. And I mean, it means a lot because I mean, but-
Yeah,
I mean,
Denise
it
got
means a
one
lot.
of the Academic Achievement Awards. Randy, you want to take a shot at this and see if we can get her video and try it and just see how it looks on screen?
No.
No, it looks really good. It looks really good.
Party.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. Of course.
What'd you like the most about it?
I guess meeting people, new people. Yeah.
New people, and of
Yes.
course, you got this great award from Jack in the Box, one of their high-tech achievement, academic achievement award winners. And you're going to what? Go to Cal State San Marcos?
Yes,
Correct?
I am. I'm double majoring, biotech and computer science.
Computer science, right? Exactly. You want to own your own business somewhere down the road?
Maybe, perhaps. I haven't really thought about it.
Never thought about? Yeah, you got a long time to think about that aspect as well. And and again, really give you big kudos. That was a great speech you did representing all the scholarship winners.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice job there, Denise. Did a terrific job, and we really had some wonderful student winners this year. And Randy, I'm not sure if any of them else are on the Zoom at all, but they certainly represented some of just high marks going to UC San Diego, also going to Cal State San Marcos. We mentioned with Denise, also San Diego State University as well. Randy, you don't have to be shy. You can say a few words.
I'm actually looking to see who's all on here. I'm looking for more students. Otherwise, we can definitely play another student video.
All right, Louis, you know what? Before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to our event photographer. Ken Johnson is on with us, and Kenny was there all 4 or 5 days of taping, and much of what you saw on the video was from, Kenny. Ken, you got to unmute. It's like no one's ever been on Zoom before, Okay, so
Thank you,
there
Drew.
you go. How you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing great, thank you. It was great working with everybody.
Yeah.
They're so professional.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it was so easy, and it's always fun. Even in past years when I've done floor manager, it's always been so much fun. I mean, you're tired at the end, but it's great seeing everybody and meeting new people. So, yeah.
No, he did a terrific job. And just for everybody who's on the Zoom, just let you know, not to date ourselves, but Kenny and I were college roommates a few years ago. A few years would be several decades ago. Right, exactly. Aztecs for life on that. So it did a terrific job on that. Randy, why don't you tee up another student video?
Okay.
Salma Abdullahi, congratulations and welcome to the post-event party. Must be quite a thrill. How was the program for you? Did you enjoy it?
The program was wonderful, but I definitely could have went with the shorter heel.
Shorter heel. Okay, very, very good. But you're a high-tech academic achievement award winner. You're going to be going to UCSD, and you're going to major in chemistry.
Yes.
If you were to wave the magic wand in 15 years, what are they going to say about Salma? You discovered a cure for something?
A cure, I'm thinking more of going into food chemistry.
Oh, nice.
So maybe a new dessert?
Okay, if you can develop a dessert that causes me to lose weight, I'm going to be your first customer. How's that sound?
I'll definitely have you on the top of the list.
That's very good. Salma, congratulations again. Thanks for enjoying our program.
Yeah, just amazing that the quality of those students, and they're going to be our leaders in the future and so forth. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. That's worth a round of applause there. Randy, what other students do we have on the Zoom? And if not, we can show another video.
One of my favorites was also from Christina Tran, and so I don't see her here on the Zoom, so I'm going to tee up the video for you.
Hi there.
Oh, are you here? Yay! Let's have you talk to Drew real quick, and then I'll tee up your video.
How you doing, Christina?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. What'd you think of the video?
I thought it was really awesome. It's really cool to see how we went from the green screen and everyone just kind of waving at almost nothing to all of the fancy flashing lights and all of the interview things. It was really awesome to see.
Yeah, you did such a nice job also on red carpet interviews and the post-event also. Randy, are we ready to tee up that interview?
We are ready.
Here we go.
Christina Tran, thank you so much for joining us at the post-event party, and congratulations for being a Jack in the Box High-Tech Academic Achievement Award winner.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So how'd you like the event?
It was awesome. It was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm glad it was my first.
Yeah, did you get to meet a lot of people?
Yes.
Very, very good. And I know the Jack in the Box folks are very proud to hand you this award and so forth. And what's your next steps? Where are you going?
I will be attending UC San Diego, and I'll be majoring in human biology on the pre-med track. In the end, I'm hoping to become a pediatric emergency care physician.
No, that is terrific. Well, again, congratulations on this honor, and wishing nothing but great success in the future.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Randy is, I see our good friend Bill Britt is on as well. And really, Bill, you need to take a bow on behalf of all the folks at ITV. What a magnificent job you did. Yeah, Terry's clapping, and so well deserved. Have you recovered from all of this work, Bill?
No.
Very good. Bill is resting comfortably at Happy Acres, and so he looks very good. You did a terrific job.
It was really a lot of fun. It was great meeting all the sponsors and the students, and it's just really nice to know that there are so many people in the field of education that have their hearts in this. I mean, I don't want to single people out, but I will. Glenn Warren and Captain Swift. I mean, these are just amazing people. And it's so good to know that our students are in their hands. That's all.
You know what was nice about this, and you know, and Jane and Randy and Kenny and Connor and I were talking about this, was, you know, when we do the annual event, many of you folks have gone to SeaWorld over the years and seen this, Bill, you've been out there producing it and so forth. And it's great. We have a great reception and so forth. But I think this was the most intimate we got with the sponsors and the winning students, and we spent a lot of time with them in the studio, and that meant a lot. What are your thoughts on that, Bill?
Anything we can do, especially during, as I like to call them, these troubled times, not to make light of it, but I say it so many times, it feels like I should just say triple T. But the fact that you guys wanted to make it different and make it better because of this COVID situation, and you had this great idea to do a red carpet event. And I, of course, immediately blurted out, oh, we can pull that off with the green screen. And then when it started, I thought to myself, can we? Like, oh my goodness. So thank goodness we had Chris Minahan and Rod Magdaleno on our staff to actually make it look good. I just couldn't be happier. And knowing that all of you guys showed up, spent so much time with us, standing in front of a green wall, and you got to see what the end result was. I know you're happy, I'm happy, happiness all around.
Yeah, no, it was terrific. And I think just to let our folks on Zoom know that, again, we're going to have the video up tomorrow on the CFF website for those folks who either missed it tonight or, you know, came in a little bit late. It's really worth seeing from start to finish. And again, I think, you know, when you see the smiles of everybody on it, it was certainly a labor of love on this. I know we'll be using pieces of this for, you know, for quite a while on this. You know, hey, Randy, do you have a clip of Laura Reyes? They're the ones, one of the most popular items was the Bebot. And we had the Bebot rocking down the red carpet, and it was a device that was one of the winners on that. Do we have a video on that, Randy?
Yes, so I'm gonna play Laura's video, and then she's actually in attendance also, so you can interview her afterwards.
All right, very, very good.
We are here with Laura Reyes in the post-event party. Congratulations on this wonderful Inspire Award for your Bebots and Cublets for the Escondido Union School District.
And thank you for this gigantic and generous check.
Absolutely, so well deserved in that area, and I know that you'll spend it with more cool things to come up. What's the next brainstorm that's going to come out of the school district?
I think we're going to present the Cubelets and Bebots to our kindergarten and first grade students at Central School and watch them turn into engineers coding and programming these little robots.
Listen, I understand your Bebot got in trouble. Yes, did we see the Bebots acting up right after the award ceremony?
They may have gotten into a little trouble. Yes, they may.
Yeah, that's very inspiring. And is it for a certain grade level, the Bebots?
We're planning to use them for kindergarten and first grade at our school.
No, that's terrific. Did you enjoy the event?
I did. I met so many wonderful people. Everyone has been so generous, and our youth especially inspire teachers like myself to continue doing what we're doing.
And you two are an inspiration to all of us as well. So Laura Reyes, congratulations to you, Central Elementary School at the Escondido Union School District.
Thank you so much.
So Laura, do you have the Bebot with you in your hand, I hope?
We're going to ask you to unmute, Laura.
No, unfortunately, the Bebot stays at school.
The Bebot stays at school over here. Well, anyway, the Bebot made a great appearance at the red carpet. Again, congratulations to you and all of the folks at Central Elementary. Did you enjoy the video?
I did. I thought everything was so professionally done. Thank you to everybody who had a hand in this. It's very inspiring to see how many hands go into this kind of production. So we appreciate it, and we're looking forward to working with those as soon as we can get back in the classroom.
No, I think that's terrific. And again, you'll be able to access the video and share it with the whole world once we get it posted up on the website tomorrow. So again, good seeing your smiling face, Laura.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to also go to, I know Sophia Jakub is on with us, and Sophia won one of the awards from Computer Using Educators. Sophia, are you there?
I'm here. Good to see everyone.
Very good. What I loved about Sophia was, and I'm not sure if you folks caught this, and maybe it's only in the post-event, video. You had a superstar actor you said you saw at the event, did you not?
I did. We chatted a bit. I think we exchanged numbers, actually.
And who was that?
It was Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon snuck in somehow. That was great, and I appreciate that. And talk a little bit about your work, what you've done, and to get the award from Computer Using Educators.
Well, last year when I was a classroom teacher, I'm currently a teacher on assignment this year. But, I was just doing my regular innovative tech integration, having students on their one-to-one Chromebooks, a lot of sort of project work with research and inquiry in my English class. So I was really appreciative to receive this award.
Right, and I hope you caught yourself down the red carpet. You did a fine job down there, like a true pro. And I know a colleague of yours, Melissa Hughes, also had won a Computer Using Educator. So thanks for joining us on the Zoom, Sophia. Appreciate that. So I think we have Amber Van Winkle. Amber, are you on the Zoom? Is Amber on the Zoom, Randy? Or are we just going to get...
I am, yep.
Okay, again, I'm going to remind everybody there's a little thing called unmute. And so when we hit this, I know sometimes it's a little tough, so I appreciate that. Amber, thank you so much for joining us. You are involved, of course, head of the Jack in the Box Foundation, and you folks have been just terrific supporters of Classroom of the Future Foundation.
Yeah, this was wonderful to participate in. It was my first time being involved, but just loved hearing all the students that were getting scholarships and all of the education programs that were getting recognized. Glenn, I have a kindergartner and first grader in the Encinitas Union District, and I couldn't agree more with your comments. They are quite creative.
Yeah, absolutely. And, getting back to Jack in the Box, and thank you for your scholarships to students like Dennise. And, I don't see Drew Martin on the Zoom. Drew Martin is a longtime Classroom of the Future Foundation board member, your colleague at Jack in the Box, a VP there, did a wonderful job and is just so passionate about the students and student achievement. And So when you see Drew next, please give him a high five for us, would you, Amber?
Yes, absolutely.
I appreciate that. Randy, well, I think I don't see Dr. Gothold on here, so should we show a video of Paul?
Yes, that's a good idea. So here we go. We'll play Dr. Gothold's interview.
Very good.
We are here with Dr. Paul Gothold at the post-event party, and quite an evening. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was incredible. Always my hat goes off to our kids. They inspire me, motivate me every day. I'm just so proud of the work that they do. And special shout out to my colleague, Dr. Holly McClurg, for her award. And of course, Tom Dillon, who knew 20 years ago the work that he did and being the visionary that he is. Actually, we could see the footprints of that work during distance learning in the area we currently reside in.
Yeah, a lot of energy in the room, as you know, and the students, obviously, it's just a pleasure to see them with their awards. They were happy as can be. And it'd be remiss if we didn't give a big shout out also those sponsors that play such a big role in this event as well in this. And I know this is what, your third or fourth event now?
This will be my fourth, and couldn't agree more. We can't do this alone in public ed, and those partnerships are so critical to provide those opportunities for our kids.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much for joining us at the post-event party, and there's more to come.
Thank you.
You bet.
Anybody who has worked with Paul, and of course, so many on the on the screen here have. I know Terry Loftus would echo this as well, and of course, that's Classroom of the Future, and just on and on and on. You talk about a superintendent who has just absolutely got such a great way about him. The spirit at the county office is just amazing. It is full of energy. He is totally focused on what is best in the classroom when those doors close for all those 500,000-600,000 students. And, I really want to say this, and Terry, I'd like you to add to this. One of the things that Paul is just laser beamed on, he wants to get talented people like Terry and Patrick G. and Mike Simonson and go down the list. I know I'm missing a whole bunch of folks in this area here too. But Terry, what's equally important, he chooses people that have got a great soul, that are all about working together and collaborating. Talk about that, Terry.
Thanks for not putting me on the spot, Drew.
Okay. I know you can handle it.
No, really, you're spot on. And frequently we hear accolades to leaders that sometimes might not align with how they operate and who they are as a person. But that's been absolutely true for me. Just last week was my second year anniversary at the county office, and honestly just couldn't be any happier to work with the team we have at the county office. Obviously you've seen our fabulous and creative ITV team, but that goes in all directions, including and starting with Dr. Gothold. And so just love having a boss who is so focused on the students and staff of the county, and that he really takes every decision, every action to heart. It's much easier to say than to do, and sometimes doing the right thing is the hard thing, quite honestly. And I know that I can always look to him to do the right thing for kids and staff. So no, I couldn't agree with you more, Drew. I think the energy, the passion, the excitement, just the kind of a whole new mindset, if you will, that we've experienced the last 3-4 years at the county office have really been great. So it's a great group of folks, and obviously that makes for a natural and beneficial partnership with CFF and all the great work that's been done. And since we're doing a little bit of shout outs, Drew, I did want to say just real briefly that we had as everybody knows, a change in our CEO at the CFF, and Randy stepped in and has really just been doing great work around grants and on multiple different fronts. So kudos to Randy. Virtual high five. You're just doing a stellar job, and tonight's yet another example of it, you and Jane and the whole team. So I'll close by just giving a shout out to Randy.
Yeah, no, absolutely so well stated and so well deserved as well. And thank you everybody who's on the chat saying just great stuff. Anna Schaefer and Leo, Mike Lawrence, and on and on. Dr. Yvonne is on and saying some great stuff too. And this really means a lot. And we're going to put Bruce Brashevsky on. Bruce started it all. He was the first executive director of Classroom of the Future Foundation. He used some that Randy as well on a shout out Bruce. Bruce, do you have to unmute also?
Yeah, I think I did.
There we go.
Very good. All right, I got you as an iPhone too. I can hear you at least.
That's what I'm using at the moment.
Very, very good.
Yeah, it was great.
When you're retired, they don't let you use technology. Is that the idea?
Yeah, iPhone 2. That's it. I've got it in my hand.
All right, very, very
good.
Listen,
so, I just wanted to. Let me just add my kudos to you and Randy and Jane for doing a great job. These virtual experiences are not easy to pull off, and you guys did an amazing job. And ITV, as always, as they've been doing over the last 17 years, has really added to it. So congratulations again. It was a great evening, and you really made it happen. And the red carpet is a great addition. I hope you do that every year, regardless if it's virtual or real.
No, I think we're gonna, Bruce, as well. Hey, Tom, you want to say something to Bruce?
Yeah, but I also want to say something to you, Drew. You know, the thing is that, as you know, I was a veteran of our tradition when we had these events being emceed by the chair, which of course was dreadful. And we upped our game immensely when we stumbled upon you as the MC. So you've done a great job, but you were a tremendous asset on the board too, Drew. So, I mean, you're, really created lasting contributions to CFF. And Bruce, you know how I felt about you. I tell you that, this organization is continuing to go on, and it really is a legacy of yours. So thank you, Bruce.
Thanks so much, Tom. I appreciate that.
That's a perfect transition into a video tribute from Bruce to Tom. So I'm going to tee that one up real quick. And
fire away.
I would like to add my congratulations to Tom Dillon for this year's recipient of the Todd Gutschall Memorial Visionary and Outstanding Leadership Award. Tom is certainly deserving this award with his years of dedication to the Classroom of the Future Foundation. He and Todd Gutschall worked very closely to bring the foundation to a whole new level of performance over the years that they worked together. And Tom's vision really helped with the creation of the TIME initiative, which is the Teacher Innovation Maximizing Education program, which brought together 50 teachers from 17 school districts and created a piece of intellectual property through a technology-based learning system. And this system is more relevant today than it was developed 20 years ago because of the use and utilization of distance learning with school districts throughout the county. And Tom deserves a lot of credit for that. As an executive at SAIC, he supported this effort with $250,000 in support from his organization, and with the resources of the Classroom of the Future Foundation over a 6-month period of time, created this very important and significant blueprint for schools. His leadership aspect of this is reflected in his years of serving on the board of directors, but also his 2 years as chair of the foundation, in which we developed the Innovation in Education Awards program, which is, of course, this is the first year of the virtual experience of this awards program. And it's been going on for over 15 years now, and recognized dozens and dozens of school districts with tens of thousands of dollars of awards to those districts for their innovations. He also supported our high-tech academic achievement awards and scholarship program by being a judge on that program for many years, and I believe still does the reading of some of those even to this day. It's a great pleasure to acknowledge Tom for his work on this award, and I'd like to end with a quote from Peter Drucker, whose definition of innovation was change that creates a new level of performance. And Tom certainly epitomizes that through his leadership and vision by supporting the foundation and bringing it to a new level of performance. So Tom, congratulations again. Good luck and see you soon. Take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
An amazing tribute.
Yeah, Bruce, that was beautifully stated, and I know Tom appreciates as well. We'll get this thing memorialized, and Randy will have that also up on our website as well. And again, you can just see you know, some of the heartfelt comments, not only in the chat, but what's going on here, and the people that have been involved with this organization are so passionate about it as well. Randy, I know we have Josh Reyes on, and if we can put, you know, we won't do the interview with him. I just want to get him on the Zoom. Josh, are you there?
Drew, what's happening?
Very, very good. Now, Josh, I'm doing this for you. I'm not sure if you can see this at all because I knew you were going to be on, and so I just want to show this, okay?
There we go. Go Bruins. I heard that little UCLA USC shout out to Dr. Gotthold too. It made me smile a little bit. To all my Bruins out there.
Right, and as everybody knows, you know, Dr. Gotthold is a very proud USC fan. I couldn't find my LA Dodger hat, so sorry, I had to wear the UCLA. Josh, thank you so much for Schools First, and I know you've got your colleague also on the Zoom with us as well, Cynthia, but thank you for your support.
Absolutely, Drew. It's my pleasure. We were super happy to support, and the event was an absolutely amazing production. ITV did a fantastic job. I was really excited to present that award to Cardiff, and because of all their hard work, and they really showed, you know, what they can do for the education community and lead by example. So thank you, and on behalf of Schools First, you know, we appreciate our educators.
Yeah, you know what's nice about this is, and we all know, we see board members, we see county office administrators and employees, we see sponsors, we see students, we see administrators, and it's so nice that everyone is rowing in the same direction. Heaven forbid what we can accomplish when we all do that, which I think is terrific. I know I'm going to get in trouble for this one, but I'm going to do it anyway, and I'll take my chances. Jen, you want to say anything? Of course, you got to unmute, Jane. You got to unmute.
I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight, and congratulations to all the awardees, and thank you to the sponsors. It was so much fun filming this with ITV. We just had such a great time together, and thank you so much for coming in and supporting CFF and all these great programs.
Yeah, Jan, and thank you for your leadership. Of course, the producer of this, executive producer, and of course, as Terry was shouting out, Randy and on also our production assistant as well. And I want to read a little quote from Erin English. Yeah, she's one of the administrators at the county office, and saying that this event brought her to tears. She said it was wonderful, and so we're so happy to hear that. Aaron, thanks for sharing that as well. Nancy Rowland,
I'm going to correct you, Drew, only because people were emailing me telling me it was from a colleague.
Yes,
but it did bring me to tears as well. It was so beautiful, but I don't want to misquote the friend who said it.
Right. Yeah, I mentioned that it was from a colleague of yours. Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's good. Good to see you, Aaron. How you doing? I appreciate that. Nancy, are you still on?
I'm here.
Good, and you're unmuted. That's wonderful. So, Nancy, you want to have a few comments, final comments?
I would just like to say, appreciate those board members that are here. I think that everybody who watched the celebration is absolutely impressed. Certainly the red carpet event went over well. I think we were able to bring so many people where it made you feel like it was face-to-face, even though it was a virtual event, and just really impressed with the work that Drew and Randy and Jane and the ITV team with all the support from the County Office of Education. We are really blessed to have had so many educators and students in the community and all our education leaders. It has been a tough year in the spring and the start to this year with the pandemic, and I really think that celebrating what's going well in education and how creative and innovative our schools and our educational leaders are is just really a blessing. So thank you so much to everyone. And special shout out to our patriarch, Tom Dillon.
Yeah, without question, I want to give a shout out also to Gloria Rogers, who foolishly complimented the MC, but okay. Gloria's from North Island Credit Union. You know, they do just amazing work, and Steve O'Connell did a terrific job on the video. And Gloria, I'm not sure if you're on the Zoom at all. If you are, say hi, and if you're not, still say hi.
I'm on, Drew.
How you doing, Gloria?
You know what? I'm a little jealous that Steve represented us in this program. It was such a great event. You know, I'm sure plenty of us have been on Zoom or just these virtual meetings. I complimented Jane on a little private message saying that this is probably one of the best that I've seen, if not the best. I think, you know, the MC, of course, Drew, everybody knows how great you are, and just kind of to run the program and entertain us at the same time, we really appreciate that. So thankful to you, to Jane, to the entire CFF team for this wonderful program. I know it's tough. It's a tough year, but I think we're doing the best that we can. And this is, I think, a learning experience, because I always say out of this will come good. We're going to take this, and when we're able to gather, we'll still probably take portions of this program into the what we're going to do in person. So kudos to you all, and very excited that North Island Credit Union can participate. So congratulations to, of course, congratulations to all honorees, the highlight of the nights.
Well, I want to thank you for this, and in all seriousness, I know you know, the CFF board and Jane and Randy and myself talk about this. You know, the sponsors could have easily pivoted out of this when we decided not to do this at SeaWorld. And all of you stuck with us. All of you, without any hesitation, said, no, we're with you. We committed to this event. And whether it's done later in the year at SeaWorld or you do it virtually, we're with you shoulder to shoulder. I know on behalf of the board, the county office, you know, the staff, that means a lot to us, Gloria. So you and Jack in the Box and Schools First and Cox Communications, and I know I'm leaving out everybody. You can take a look at that great slide that had it during Nancy's talk. Every one of you folks stuck with us, and so a heartfelt thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I want to do a little transition. We have a little more time, and North Island sponsored our Impact Award. I have a video from Ed Hidalgo for the post event that I'd like to play for everybody.
Please do.
We are here with Ed Hidalgo of the Cajon Valley Union School District in our post-event ceremony award celebration. Did you enjoy the event?
It was a great event. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So really want to shout out what you folks have done at Cajon Valley. Got the Impact Award for the World of Work initiative. Talk about that.
Well, it's been an honor to do this work in our district. I love our community, and I'm really just so proud of our teachers. They're the ones who have really stepped up and taken hold of this work. You have to understand that in their credentialing programs, they didn't get exposure to career development. They didn't learn the language of career and vocational psychology, and yet they are the ones who are deploying it in their classrooms. They are the ones who deserve the credit.
And I know this is game-changing. It's game-changing. Cajon Valley has been a leader in this country in this effort, and continuing to do it. We're honored to the Classroom of the Future Foundation to be a partner in some of this effort, moving forward on this. And where do you see the World of Work going? see other districts picking up on it.
Well, and I want to echo that CFF has been an incredible partner. Thank you, Drew, for all your support and the organization. And you're absolutely right. I believe that other districts are realizing that a one-time test on career development for a young person doesn't help them identify their future possible selves. This is something that needs to be integrated starting in the early grades, and we're proving that that's possible, that it's good for kids. And you're absolutely right. Other districts are now stepping up, wanting to understand how to do this, and we're the ones who can bring that to them.
No, I think that's terrific. So I want you to enjoy the rest of the post-event party. I know your colleagues are out there clamoring for you to get over to the wine bar or have those great hors d'oeuvres, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the event.
Thank you for everything, Drew.
Yeah,
Thank you.
My pleasure, Ed.
Yeah, so Randy, if we have time, actually I think we're running out of time over here. So, let me do this. Let me first of all thank everybody who has been on. I know we probably could have done this post-event party for another hour or so, but you've already been on since 3:30. We appreciate it. The post-event party video will also be posted next week. Is that right, Randy?
Correct. Yes.
Very good. So, for those of you have friends and colleagues that did not get a chance to see today's video, it'll be on the website, CFF website tomorrow. Please share it with them, which includes the red carpet. And I hope everyone got a chance to see the production bloopers, but you'll see that also on the video. Again, the post-event interviews we're just talking about will be on there. You can see all the students that were interviewed as well. Be on the lookout for information on our 18th annual Innovation Education Awards. That'll take place sometime next May, and hopefully at SeaWorld. And we'll just sort of wish this COVID thing maybe to come down a little bit so we can go to an event, but if not, we'll do this again. I think Bill Britt, when I said we got to go ahead and do another virtual event, but he did such a great job and his staff on that. On behalf of the Classroom of the Future Foundation, the Board of Directors of CFF, the San Diego County Office of Education, safe, be healthy, and have just an absolutely tremendous rest of the year. And thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody. Nice job tonight.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Congratulations again to all the winners.
Great job.
Fun.
Thank you, everyone.
Are we done, Randy?